I am Deepak, and I request you to watch Coolie #1 on the 25th of December on Amazon Prime Video.
हीरो वाली एक्टिंग करना, हीरो वाली एक्टिंग, हीरो है सीन के अंदर. And then he says, नसीर ने सिखाई नहीं तुझे हीरो वाली एक्टिंग. And I spoke to Varun, I was like, भाई ये रोमांस वाले सीन आसान नहीं होते. And he's like, that's all he did. Like, great. We do a film together, then we go our own ways and we do our own work and we come back better actors, better professionals. In a scene, we are not trying to, cow a scene. Like, आज मैं बेहतर कर गया, आज वो बेहतर कर गया. I believe in the combination of bringing physicality and internalizing your character a bit, and also use my voice to kind of make it as effective as possible. So yeah, I would relate to Jaaved bhai the most.
सबसे पहले तो मैं जावेद सर की आवाज में सब लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं कि 25 दिसंबर को कूली #1 रिलीज हो रहा है, जिसमें हमारे कुंवर महेंद्र प्रताप सिंह आपके सामने कॉमेडी करते हुए नजर आएंगी. तो उनका पिक्चर जरूर देखना Amazon प्राइम वीडियो के ऊपर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
So hello everyone and welcome to midday.com. I'm in conversation with the extremely talented Sahil Vaid. Hi Sahil.
Hi Supriya. Thank you for having me on Midday.
Sahil, from the trailer of Coolie #1, we can gauge that it looks like so much fun. It looks like a laughter riot. What can we expect this time around from you and from the film?
You can expect exactly what you can expect from a David Dhawan film. Only now this time you have the new entrant, which is me. I've never been a part of a David Dhawan film before. And yeah, you can expect that romance that Varun and me share again, only in a different flavor. We're playing different characters. Also, what you can expect from this particular film this time is this amazing fruit custard of Johnny Liver, Jaaved Jaaferi, Rajpal Yadav, Shikha Talsania, Bharti Achrekar, Paresh Rawal, Sara Ali Khan. It's a colorful cast. How can you go wrong with such a beautiful and amazing bunch of people is what I always ask myself.
It is like such a wonderful cast. And this is your third film with Varun. So from Humpty till Coolie, what has changed between all and what has remained the same?
We haven't changed at all as people. We are exactly the same to each other since day one of Humpty Sharma ki Dulhania. The only thing that's changed is probably the level of professionalism we come with, the level of training we come with. We do a film together, then we go our own ways and we do our own work and we come back better actors, better professionals. But as people, I don't think the basic values that we have will never change. I mean, we are very giving actors, both of us. And in a scene, we are not trying to, cow a scene. We are in a scene together to collaborate and make that scene as effective as possible. Because the people who are watching, they need to see a collaborative effort. They don't want to see like आज मैं बेहतर कर गया, आज वो बेहतर कर गया. They want to see this awesome team, and that's what we try to do unknowingly. We don't put extra effort into being humble. We are just the way we are, and we are awesome together.
Like you just said, there are so many legends in this film, like Paresh Rawal and Johnny Lever, Rajpal Yadav and Jaaved Jaaferi, and all these people are known for their comedy. So, what was it like doing comedy with them in the same frame?
Comedy was the least of my concerns, because I knew that there's Mr. David Dhawan who's directing us. He's going to take care of the comedy bit. If something was not funny enough, he'll come and tell us to do it again. What I was worried about was that these guys are all veteran actors. Let's not just call them comedians, because they have a massive experience. Yeah. If you put all their experience together in terms of years, we have more than 200 years of acting experience working in the same film. Paresh Rawal, Jaaved Jaaferi, Rajpal Yadav, Johnny Liver, Bharti Achrekar ji, more than 300 years, I would say. That's a lot of performance. That's a lot of experience. And on the other side, we had us newbies. There's me, Varun Dhawan, Sara Ali Khan, Shikha Talsania. We were also all equally excited and equally nervous to kind of collaborate with these amazing performers, because they're some of the best actors in the country today. Let's not forget that they are actors first.
Of course.
This is a comedy film. That's why we're all doing comedy, including Varun. That excitement of having all these amazing people was it was hard to contain, and the stuff that us newbies learnt from these people is you'll have to pay me a lot of money to kind of take it out of me. I'll open an institute and probably start teaching children what I learned from these stalwarts. I feel very lucky and very privileged to have worked with them.
Yeah, and since it looks like so much fun on screen, what was it like off screen while you all were shooting the film?
If you're excited about the trailer, if you're excited about the songs, the energy that these two have, just multiply it with 10, and that's the kind of environment we had. A David Dhawan set is a very happening place. I, being the newest, being not from a film background, me being on a set like that, felt like a child in an amusement park. And all these stalwarts were different rides. Who I always felt like, आज किससे बात करूं? I have Johnny Liver to talk to. I have Rajpal Yadav to talk to. I have Jaaved Jaaferi to talk to. I have Paresh Rawal to chill with. Who do I talk to? I mean, they're all एक से बढ़कर एक यार. So I felt like an amusement park. This ride or that ride. What do I do? But it was awesome. It was so crazy. We felt like a joint family who's gone to Bangkok to shoot a movie. We would all sit together on this big table and have lunch together. Talk about this and that, agree on certain things with each other, not agree on certain things with each other. And then we had this Bhishma Pitama of sorts in David Dhawan sir, who would, tell us stories from yesteryear. मैंने ये फिल्म बनाई थी, ये ऐसे हुआ था, वैसे हुआ था. All these stories are the kind of it's kind of a legacy that they're kind of giving to us new people who learn from these stories a lot. The stories are very interesting. You have to sit with these people to kind of get the full idea of full extent of what awesome teachings these people have to give.
And do you remember any fun instance or a comedy of errors that sort of happened while during the filming?
Oh yeah, one thing that will always remain with me is there's this one point where I had a scene with Shikha, and I was supposed to be romantic. I was supposed to be, the hero of that scene, and I tried my best. I did that whole romantic thing, and I'm talking with a lot of cuteness and very sweet behavior. I'm at my best. Where David Dhawan shouts on the mic after cut, says, "Sahil, मजा नहीं आया यार. हीरो वाली एक्टिंग करना, हीरो वाली एक्टिंग, हीरो है सीन के अंदर." मैंने कहा यार ये हीरो वाली एक्टिंग क्या होती है? Then he walks up to me and he's like, "अरे थोड़ा नजाकत, थोड़ा वो लड़की है यार, मतलब हीरो." And I'm like, okay. And then he says, "नसीर ने सिखाई नहीं तुझे हीरो वाली एक्टिंग? हीरो वाली एक्टिंग करनी है." And I'm like, ठीक है sir, I will try it. And it took me a couple of takes to kind of. And I spoke to Varun. I was like, "भाई ये romance वाले scene आसान नहीं होते." And he's like, "That's all he did." Like, great, okay.
Like now you know.
Now I know. Now I know what they expect.
So since you and Varun have been in so many films together, we want to know a few secrets about him, and it's also going to be a sort of rapid fire. So what is the one thing that you can reveal to us about Varun Dhawan that nobody knows?
The first thing that I can reveal to people, I know a lot of them are not going to believe when I say this, but he's a very normal boy. If he has an opportunity to lead a very like a non-starry life, he will do it. He's that kind of a person. He loves being a star. Don't get me wrong. He loves being where he is. But people who know him very closely, people who know him very personally, will vouch for what I'm saying. That he's just like you and me, and that is something that is going to be hard for a lot of people to believe.
What is the one thing that you love and hate about Varun?
The one thing that I love about Varun is his humility, how genuinely and effortlessly humble he is. one thing that I hate about him is, I mean, his body. I am jealous of his body. I want to have a body like that. There's nothing I hate about Varun Dhawan. I mean, it's hard to hate the guy. Come on, he's sweet.
One thing you want to learn from him, and one thing that he should learn from you.
One thing I should learn from him is the discipline that he has about fitness and looking good and taking care of oneself, taking care of his body, taking care of his fitness. And one thing he should learn from me is the carefree attitude of not taking care of oneself. You know, eating whatever you feel like, being free a little bit. You know, I think I think a combination of Varun Dhawan and Sahil Vaid would be a perfect human being.
So, like you just said, I'm sure Varun is very strict about his diet. So, can you tell us what he eats when he's shooting for a film?
He eats everything and he eats a lot, but then he works very hard. He works really hard. I've only worked out with him once when we were in Chandigarh, and I've seen how hard he works. And obviously, I've always seen how much he eats. He's got a fabulous metabolism going on, and he really now, since I'm getting back into fitness. I was into fitness before Humpty Sharma ki Dulhania, and now I'm getting back into fitness. So I know how hard it is, especially once you cross the age of 30. Your metabolism slows down, but he takes care of his metab like a pro. He eats a lot, but he burns a lot of calories, and at the same time he stays fit. He balances his workouts. He balances his diet. Although he eats a lot, he balances that plate. There's this rule, no? Divided between your macros. Check your macros: carbohydrates, proteins, and fiber. You need all of them. So he believes in that.
If you had to play any other character apart from yours in Coolie #1, which one would it be?
If I was fitter, I would want to play Varun's character. And if I was older, I would have wanted to play Paresh Rawal's character. Since I'm none, I'm very happy playing Deepak.
And if you could star in any other older David Dhawan film, which one would it be?
I would love to do hero #1.
You had spoken about Jaaved Jaaferi and his comic timing, and
The different acting styles they bring on to the table.
right.
And I'm talking with regards to Mr. Paresh Rawal, Rajpal Yadav, Johnny Liver Sahab, and Mr. Jaaved Jaaferi. It sometimes becomes very challenging to kind of match up to their different acting styles. But I would like to thank my training and my teachers who have opened me up to different styles and different way people love to perform. And Mr. Paresh Rawal is already a great combination of he can pull off a slapstick over the top performance with as much ease, like a realistic performance. He internalizes his characters and he can externalize his characters as well. Rajpal Yadav, on the other hand, comes in with so much energy. He uses his body, he uses his energy level to kind of perform. That's his style. That's how he loves doing it. He's more physical than internal. And so is Johnny, sir. Johnny Lever Sahab is such an intellectually sorted person up here in the head. But when you see him perform, he keeps all of that home and he brings on that energy and almost on the same lines of Rajpal Bhai. Johnny Lever sir brings out the best through physicality. Jaaved Jaaferi Saab again is a great combination. He is like Paresh Rawal Saab in that respect only. He uses his voice a lot since he is a voice actor as well. He's lent his voice to some epic characters over the years, be it Hollywood dubbings or be it Takeshi's Castle. We've
Yeah,
heard
we've grown up watching Takeshi's Castle, I think.
exactly. So he brings that very effortlessly onto the table, and I relate to his style the most since I'm also a voice actor.
Right.
And I'm also from the theater, so I believe in the combination of bringing physicality and internalizing your character a bit, and also use my voice to kind of make it as effective as possible. So yeah, I would relate to Javed Bhai the most. One interesting thing on set was we had we had two awesome dancers. One was obviously Varun Dhawan, which everybody knows, And
Yes.
Jaaved Jaaferi. Jaaved Jaaferi was also a superb dancer. If if
Right.
if you don't know about it, you should watch some of his yesteryear films where he was he I think he brought breakdance to the movies. He
Right.
brought it into the movies. Before him, uh, I used to really love Govinda sir's dances. Uh, when I was watching when I was a kid, I thought Govinda was really crazy when it came to that particular dance fight that happens
Right.
in that bar. And he also showed me a couple of videos where he was massively amazing. And I was thinking if he gets to dance again in this era, what he would do. He would really kill it.
And like you just said, you're a voice artist, and we know that. And I'm not letting you go without imitating Javed Jaaferi. And you have to tell people to watch Coolie #1 in your Avengers and Transformers voice.
सबसे पहले तो मैं जावेद सर की आवाज में सब लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं कि 25 दिसंबर को कूली नंबर 1 रिलीज हो रहा है, जिसमें हमारे कुंवर महेंद्र प्रताप सिंह आपके सामने कॉमेडी करते हुए नजर आएंगी. तो उनका पिक्चर जरूर देखना Amazon प्राइम वीडियो के ऊपर. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
He's playing a
Malayali character.
person, so he brings that accent onto the table. But let's not forget he's pretending to be Malayali.
Right.
So
उनका जो एक्सेंट है वो थोड़ा सा ओवर द टॉप जाता है.
you want me to sound like Optimus Prime?
Yes.
I have witnessed their capacity for courage, and though we are worlds apart, there is more to them that meets the eye. I am Deepak, and I request you to watch Coolie #1 on the 25th of December on Amazon Prime Video. We are waiting. We are here.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Sahil. We're looking forward to Coolie #1.
Thank you, Supriya.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.